Alrighty.
Hi everyone, I'm Tux. I'm here to play Pocky and Rocky Reshrined. It's a remake, kind of sequel to the Super Nintendo game Pocky and Rocky, which is one of my personal favorites. I'll be running free mode, which is unlocked by completing story mode. Free mode allows you to play through the whole game with one character. By the way, Rocky's best boy. Timer is gonna start when I select my character, so in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so I'm picking Ame no Uzume. The reason I'm doing that is because she can float, which means she can just bypass tons of obstacles. Starting out, I'm going to get 3 red power-ups, because 3 is the maximum permanent level. You can get up to level 4, but that's only temporary. And for this character, red is the most powerful. It might change depending on other characters. Coming up here is a little scroll lock, so I have to finish off these characters as fast as possible, which means I am using my special abilities to maximize my damage. And I'm getting bad RNG from that little guy. Oops, I was not supposed to slide there. And after a scroll lock, if you tried to move as fast as possible, you'll actually catch up to the end of the screen, so I reset the scroll so that it keeps up with me. I messed up. Whatever. That's the first phase of the boss. Here comes the second phase. So basically, these mirrors, they shoot extra projectiles whenever they're hit, and with my little rope shield that I'm summoning, I'm getting them to be hit continuously. So maximizing my damage as much as possible. Moving on to stage 2, we'll get to see how powerful the slide is, which actually gives me a lot of invulnerability during it. I was not supposed to be hit there. Also, you might notice that whenever I lose a power-up, it drops. That is not the case in the Super Nintendo game. It's a nice little beginner-friendly addition that makes this game much more accessible. Here's another scroll lock. I'm just gonna bomb them to unlock it. And as you can see, I'm sliding just about, everywhere, as it is the fastest mode of travel, but the camera scroll doesn't keep up with you sliding, so I have to kind of combo it with walking. The Super Nintendo game, the speedrun, you're just sliding continuously, because that one, the scroll actually keeps up. Here's another little mini-boss. Same formula. And he's down. Alright. Coming up shortly is an auto-scroller, so if there are any donations, now's the time. Also, I should mention, these first 2 stages are very faithful to the remake of the first game. Also, these are kappas, so go ahead and post your kappas. You'll notice that I'm floating over the water here. This is the only character that can really do that. There's another character that can jump, but that's only temporary. By the way, this is the temporary level 4 power-up. It speeds up your attacks. Now I just have to wait until the boss, where I have a similar setup to maximize my damage. Unfortunately, I can't keep that power up on the right there to the boss. It disappears before we get there. So here's the Hell Kraken. In the Super Nintendo game, this guy is quite annoying because he just pops up and down, taking multiple rounds to kill. That won't be the case here. One round and he's dead. Alright, stage 3. This is where Ame no Uzume really shines because she can just bypass everything. Well, not the scroll locks, I still have to deal with those, but... And not the missed scroll resets either. Whoops. So I'm taking out particular enemies there too, because they're the ones that control the scroll reset, or the scroll lock. Ouch. Those guys are super creepy, by the way. Don't come up. That guy down there really likes to travel further than he's supposed to. And now we're to the next boss, where we have a similar setup to maximize damage. Yeah, this version is a lot easier in my opinion. Unless you're using Pocky. Pocky is extremely difficult to use efficiently. It's another one round. Alright, stage 4. This is the one that usually gives me difficulty. One small mistake is all it's needed to just cascade into a bunch of mistakes. And usually those mistakes happen right at the start there, so I should be good to go. The stage runs on cycles, and it looks like I've got a good one going. Nope, I can't reach that. You'll notice there's ghosts following me. They're from way back. And now casually, this boss is really annoying. He jumps a lot, and every time he lands, he pops you up in the air. And you can't do anything. But again, I got something to take care of him. Just like that, down he goes. Oh, crooked shades. Now we're on to airships. Stage 4 of the original had airships, but not quite like this. Ouch. There's gonna be a lot of scroll locks here that I have to deal with. So I'm just gonna use bombs to get rid of the bigger ones, like that. I'm not supposed to dash there. Why do I keep doing that? There's a hidden bomb down here. All hidden baskets make you have to do the deflect to open them. That's a little melee attack. And now we're on to another auto-scroller. And after this is over, we're just making a mad dash over to the bosses. I let that charge go late, whatever. Still works. There goes my shield. Wow! That guy was close. Pick up this bomb and move on. And here's the bosses. There's 2 of these guys, so maybe they're harder? Nah. Not a chance. Yeah, I think most of the original dev team, or at least some of the original dev team, worked on this too. Alright, this next stage is just a really short gauntlet before a boss fight. Why didn't those guys come on screen? That doesn't happen often, but it has happened before, sorry to say. Yo, that was a really good kill. If I kill him before he gets past this building right here, that's a good kill. Alright, now stage 7 is like a mashup of stages 5 and 6 of the Super Nintendo game. But it's not, it's kind of a reimagining of those stages. And here I'm just going to use my dash and vulnerability a lot. Or slide, I guess, is what it's really called. Ow, don't hit my shield. I did not mean to slide right into him. Luckily there's power-ups right here. Get out of the way, green. I'm not sure about the original, but in this case, these spike balls have a very easily read pattern. So I can just have a nice consistent strat through here. I was never able to, figure out a pattern for the ones on the Super Nintendo, if there is one. Don't crush me. That was a little close. Alright, one last bomb to take care of a scroll lock. Well, actually, there's another one coming up here shortly anyways. Die. That bomb. Oh, I always forget to reset that scroll without fail. Alright. Maybe this is the final boss? Nah, it's not. I'm not gonna joke about that. But this guy, it's pretty easy. He doesn't even attack at all. I read Funtoon's message and I'm like, yeah, this leaderboard isn't big because it's only me and one other person. But then I realized that was a bot command. Alright, here's the final boss. Time is coming up on his final hit. That should be like during his 4th attack.
Dang, you're quick.
Alright, using bombs to avoid this green fireball attack here. I don't have another one. Whoops. Here's the 3rd attack. What? Okay, that's bad. Maybe it'll be later than the 4th attack. Okay, that's really bad. Probably 5th attack that'll die. No. Alright, it's gonna flash. Okay, there's time. That actually might be world record.
When is it time?
Right now.
I've got 1930 here.
I saw 32 on my timer, but I wasn't. It's hard to split exactly on last hit, which is why I
Right.
usually do something more consistent. But yeah, that's a really fun game. It's available for both Switch and PlayStation 4. And the original is fun too, so pick that up too. Anyways, I guess that's all for me. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for having me. Thanks for donations and all that. And thanks for all the GGs. Oh, and stay tuned for Super Metroid Race.
Thank you, Tags. Appreciate it.